pays dividends. Oh, but look at this.
Wild, Cruz del Toro joining the fray. Throwing hands at Dawkins.
Yeah, that didn't work out too well.
The powerhouse that is Dawkins, but there's Santos Escobar.
Escobar just flattened Dawkins, but get caught and roll up.
Quickly inside now, shoulders are down.
The tights, Ford at the tights.
Here is your winner, Montez Ford.
And you had to expect this, the 2-on-1 assault now of Escobar.
I assure you.
You know what cool is?
Is he here?
Yes, he is. Carlito
With an equalizer. Talk about people with a score to settle.